I am in a very, very good mood. How about you? Yo, it is electric and the energy is electrifying. Happy Thursday to all who celebrate. And happy boring ass hurricane season 2022 to all who celebrate. Let's hope it stays that way. But hey, it's dangerous out there, so please stay cool, stay aware, and play some defense. Here, we're looking at the next day of catastrophic flooding. This is in Kentucky, like 48 hours ago. I put out a warning, being like, hey, watch out for catastrophic flooding. And then it hit St. Louis. And then I put out a warning and even said, hey, Kentucky, watch out for catastrophic flooding. And then, or for flooding. And then they got hit by super major, bad, nasty flooding in Kentucky today. And I regret to inform you, this dangerous and deadly flooding shit in the middle of the USA will probably continue. And when I say middle of the USA, I'm probably misspeaking a little because I got to admit, I'm a little worried about the monsoonal areas and Mexico. I think you guys could be getting a flash flood event or two in the next few days. And then, of course, if you're over here, or Virginia over here, I'd keep an eye out. This is officially a red alert because over the next 7 days, a large swath of precipitation will extend from the desert southwest through south central U.S. to the mid-Atlantic, bringing increased threats for flash flooding, as excessive rainfall may bring QPF totals as high as 5 inches in some area through the 4th. That's like a week of, hey, dude, we're going to be on red alert, high alert for some flood areas if you around the heat bubbles, which are here and up there. And this ain't no joke. And I've pretty much been showing up for 9.8 years, trying to give awesome warnings and tell some decent jokes where I can. Oh, hey, did you guys hear? Elon Musk has announced he's going to build a super badass space station. Because, if you're going to go to Mars, you want to practice living in space. So you logically want to start with like a space station and then build a little base on the moon to prove you can do it. Pretty close to Earth. Asterisk, the moon's pretty far away. And then Mars is really far away. So he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to do the logical thing. I'm going to create a Elon Musk space station. I'm going to fill it with like 200 of the most beautiful women on the planet, my kids, and, other Silicon Valley billionaires. No, I read that wrong. Sorry. I read that wrong, or I made it up for jokey purposes. The actual story is that China's new space station just doubled in size overnight. And this comes on a day where Z talked to POTUS Biden. It was like, hey, man, if you play with fire, you're going to get burned. To America about Taiwan. And I was like, hey, you mean more burn than having a giant plague break out for 2 years? And technically, I don't know if you saw that video I made, they've still got like over 200 million people on lockdown. The media doesn't talk about that much. Probably because Americans are too busy complaining like we're still on lockdown. Although we're not. What was I talking about? I was talking about making out in cozy caves on the moon. Or whatever. Wait, let me get out of Fantasyland, pull my head out my ass and say excessive rainfall watches are here. And here, let's save some lives. Like Kentucky's going to be getting more rain, and that's going to cause way more problems. And then tomorrow, you got the 3 corners action: 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner. And then you got danger zone up here for sure. Absolutely, without a doubt. And then you've got like a Mars, which is like worry, fighty, aggressive energy lining up with Uranus, the planet, which is like surprises and explosions. And then the North Node, which is in Taurus, which lineup like that hasn't happened in 2,300 years. So that will happen on the 1st of August, or somewhere around the 31st and the 31st of July, and the 1st of August. Hey, and Jupiter's going retrograde any minute now. So it'll be a very interesting weekend for sure, if your weekend starts today or tomorrow, either way. And then I've talked about the flooding bubble, meaning that if you're not in the major heat, then you might be getting way too much rain. Oh, hail. I'm talking about heck again. By heck, I mean hail. This is Colorado. They got some lady-sized hand hail. I tried to make a joke and I screwed it up. Experts say this is the ideal temperature range to settle the debate. And it's having a combination of having your air conditioner way too cold while having a warm booty pressed up against you from someone you love. That's what the scientists say anyway. Yeah, 3 to 7 day outlook. Excessive heat, heavy rain. And not only do you guys have to watch out for the flooding over the hill tomorrow, you got to watch out for possible severe weather. Check out Billy optical ray phenomenon, anti-crepuscular style over Houston. It's not a recession, it's a vibe session. So it's like vibes plus recession. I don't know. Watching everybody argue about whether or not we are or are not in a recession is hilarious to me. Once again, I've been giving you everything from my YouTube channel out to everybody for free for 9.5 years. Although you guys have been super generous, super awesome, and taking amazing care of me. But what was it talking about? Shout out to everyone in Planetary Defense. Shout out to everyone in the Astro Fight Club. And shout out to the Knowleses and the Z's. Oh, Beyonce's new album drops on Friday. In bad news, I had a part of my tooth break off today. And then Selena Gomez put up an Instagram video saying, even if a dude's a 10, I would not date him if he had bad breath. They're totally unrelated, and I think I just thumbnail guessed what that video was. I could be totally wrong. Anyway, there's an uplift at Askaja volcano up to 13 inches since August 21st in Iceland. The world is changing. The solar system is changing. You and I are changing. And people still talk about politics way too much. A, it's Thursday night. B, there's not an election for 100 days. And C, haven't you people had your fill of talk about that shit all the time? There's so much more interesting shit going on. Although talking about heat is getting pretty boring. And I think a lot of us are over it and ready for the fall. But the fall still seems like forever away. But it'll be Christmas before you know it. If you and I are lucky enough to make it. Because these are strange days, dangerous times, and it's like death and destruction and angry people and fighting. And, you know, it seems like the chances of me uniting everyone are worse than ever. But luckily I'm Sagittarius, so I'm delusionally optimistic about things. Like, who knows, man? Maybe Miss Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, and I are going to hang out and write a really badass song. It's possible. This is a very bad situation. Evergreen Intel is talking about, hey, yo, so a ditched plane, a ferry hitting a pillar, and a pyrotechnics display on I-5 all in 1 week for Puget Sound. Or is it Puget Sound? I don't know. G's are how to pronounce. And cool shit. Powerful things that happened. Bruce Brettschneider, the climatologist, 49, and a major moose aficionado. He lives in Alaska where they have moose. And moose seem like really like horses, but different. A little more mystical, a little more magical, a little more Hogwartsian. A lot of people were petitioning for a moose emoji. And check that out. There's now a moose emoji. Animals are so cool. Teal heart, gray heart, pink heart. Swan. Donkey? Maracas. It's almost Friday, so tomorrow morning, wake up and be like, the sun is shining, it's a brand new day, and I'm alive. But beware, there are reports that the Dementors are swooping in. Expecto Patronum, you know? Ida hung. Hey, me too. Let's get along this weekend. Started with some thunderstorms. Here's your Friday outlook. Talking to you, Canada. Quebec counterpoint. I love it when hot chicks argue about economics. Counterpoint. There was a recession, Q1 to Q2, but now it's over. It says Russia. And Megan Ottolini is like, this is my spazzing out face. And then I threw a quick slant for a touchdown. Keanu Reeves was like, I want to be in Frank Miller's Batman. or something like that, but it's really cool news. Happy new moon, y'all. Where are my ex-women ladies at? K-pop to the moon. I'd say Blackpink, but people get all crazy when I do that, so I can't do that anymore. Blackpink. Everybody's so excited because K-pop, South Korea, is set for its first moon mission. This is a very lunar video at the new moon. Where are my X-Men women at? It looks like Magneto has been tossing cars. But no, it is Mother Nature and water that did this in Kentucky. And I need to make an edited video because motherfuckers are saying that the Loch Ness Monster might be real. And that's interesting. This has been an interesting subject since I was a kid. I was like, dude, the Loch Ness Monster, he or she seems real and super cool and friendly and like a super introvert as far as, monsters go. But apparently there was a study that was like, hey, dude, there might be Loch Ness Monsters, but they live in salt water. So saying that kind of creature could live in fresh water, then the Loch Ness Monster could be real. That's a shot under the Loch Ness right now. Maybe that's how I'll meet my wife. We'll both be big Loch Ness Monster fans. Whatever. And there was a strong earthquake in Chile yesterday, 6.3. All right, I want you to have a great weekend. I want you to stay cool. And I want you to be extra romantic. Plus, write me a great song, can you? All right, talk to y'all soon. Have a great night. Man, I wonder when I'm going live again. It's been a month since the last time I went live. God bless everyone. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.